Are you recently divorced? Have you decided that it's time to get back into the dating scene? Do you have a hard time making plans with people because of your busy schedule? Are you looking for something casual and low commitment? Do you struggle using dating apps? If you answered yes to any of those questions, well, look no further than this video. Hello, my name is Megan, and today I'm going to introduce you to an app that your teenage daughter probably already has on her phone. Tinder. Now I know what you're thinking. Tinder, well, that app, isn't it for millennials and people with short attention spans who need validation? But let me assure you that this app is useful for every generation. Let's take a seat. Now, this may come as a surprise to you, but the dating world is not what you remember from 30 years ago. Gone are the days of approaching that cutie at the bar or getting set up on a blind date by your cousin. No longer are the first interactions face-to-face or over a phone call. Now, with your smartphone and dating apps, it's easy to connect with people who you would never normally meet, as opposed to your old school method of only meeting with people who you're acquainted with. These apps have revolutionized dating in the 21st century. Now, I know that with all the apps on the market, it can be difficult to choose the right one for you. That's why we here at Tinder have taken this opportunity to show you why we think we're the right app. Tinder is a dating app that matches users based on geographic proximity, up to 100 miles away. It works through a simple interface that allows users to swipe right to like, or left to pass. If two users both like each other, it's a match, and they're able to chat through the app. Even better, you can avoid the embarrassment of rejection because you can only talk to somebody if you both like each other. That's not all. We've even thrown in the super like feature, which is the Tinder equivalent of announcing that the other user is interested and guarantees that if you swipe right, it will be a match. If you're looking for something more than just a booty call, the super like can help you cut through the crap and let someone know you're seriously interested. Users are able to view your first name, age, a short bio, and up to 8 photos of yourself, and maybe one photo with a friend who's definitely not better looking than you. In order to put the generation of skeptics about online personas at ease, we've also implemented photo verification, which uses a combination of trusty humans and facial recognition technology to compare facial geometry in the selfies you submit and in your profile pics. Once verified, your profile will receive a check mark, and when you see a check mark on someone else's profile, you'll know they're the real deal. According to our research, we know that Generation Xers have either been married before or have been dating for so long that they know it's a process. There's no rush or pressure to move forward. With Tinder, you can enjoy a casual atmosphere of an app that isn't trying to find you your soulmate, and it doesn't feel like the person you're going out with is looking for marriage. If anything, it's the perfect reintroduction into the dating scene, allowing you to define the relationship however you may choose. With most dating sites and apps that are looking for more serious relationships, there's often a subscription fee included. However, Tinder is completely free, unless of course you choose to use some of our in-app purchases, which allow you to get the most out of our service. If you are looking for a wide array of options, we have the numbers. Tinder has been ranked the most popular dating app in the United States, according to research by We Are Flint. About 1 in 5 men and 1 in 10 women aged 18 and older use Tinder in the United States. So how has Tinder become this popular? According to the interaction approach to pop culture, our consumer tastes are shaped by the people connected to us, using informal modes of cultural diffusion. For example, if one of your friends who is also single recently had success on Tinder and continuously flaunts their numerous matches, you may feel more inclined to check it out yourself. It is this word-of-mouth communication that creates interest, since we value the opinion of those who are within our social networks. Tinder is popular because it allows more time for actual communication with your matches, rather than reading never-ending bios or having you complete time-consuming questionnaires. Tinder gives you some basic information about the person, but then it's up to you to determine your compatibility. Why is Tinder so engaging? Well, we start with the most basic necessity in forming romantic interest: physical attraction. Now, I know that that may seem shallow, judging somebody by their first profile photo, when in reality, we do this every day in the real world when we place people into the category of like or pass. Another engaging feature of our app is its ease of use. It's quite common to find yourself swiping away without even realizing how much time has passed. On average, users log in about 11 times a day, for a total engagement time of 90 minutes. There's something enticing about a low-commitment app that boosts your confidence without having you ever needing to leave the house. Tinder's mean of engagement aligns with the critical approach, which argues that pop culture is a distraction from our daily lives designed by the mass media industry. This theory argues that the primary motivation for creating these dating applications is money, and that is evident in the introduction of Tinder Gold. Tinder Gold is the latest premium subscription feature within the Tinder app that allows you to see who has already liked you. These in-app purchases create a manufactured desire designed to increase customer retention. Match Group, the company behind apps like Tinder and Hinge, demonstrates soft power through advertisement, showing young and attractive people as the main demographic using this app. Recently, these dating apps have received criticism for promoting hookup culture, which basically entails a relationship without the need for being exclusive. These apps aligns with the modern-day romantic trends. More people are choosing to be in open relationships, which means that they can see multiple people at once and engage in casual sex without the stigma of being called loose. With the ever-changing world of sexuality, it's no wonder that the current generation is not afraid to have their fair share of sex. And apparently, neither was your generation. On average, Gen Xers have had 13.1 sexual partners in their lifetime. So take that, millennials. This is not the first time that technology has changed relationship standards. I mean, remember the long-distance house phone calls with your high school boyfriend? People want the same kind of love. It's just more accessible now. Since its initial launch in 2012, Tinder has grown exponentially. With its millions of users, tens of millions of dollars in revenue, and ever-increasing user base, Tinder still has more room to grow. It has changed the way that we have sought out relationships in the 21st century. And although it has gained the stigma of being a hookup app, there is potential for relationships to develop into something more serious. Although they don't like to admit it, both of my parents, who happen to be from Generation X, have met their significant others through Tinder, who live 75 miles away. Without this app, these relationships would be impossible. Tinder has changed the dating culture, perhaps forever, and its influence in pop culture will not be going away anytime soon. Yeah.
On Tinder.